Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's break this down. Summer blockbuster, epic movie, huge cast.
Hashtag.
You cannot hashtag awesome, hashtag amazing. You can't get any better than that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
What was it like, just, I mean, in general, to have your name stamped on a Superman film?
I guess it's awesome. You know, it's been 2.5 years in the making, right? So it's been a little while. You know, it wasn't like a quick, like, hey, listen, pop out this Superman movie. We've definitely labored over it, and I've had my same guys that I always work with on my movies, and you know, it's always a labor of love for them. And this, I think, even more so, because a lot of the guys, my visual effects supervisor, my stunt coordinator, they're all big Superman fanatics. So it's fun for them too to like be standing there with Henry in his costume out in the streets and go like, "Are you kidding me? We're making a Superman movie. This is crazy."
And there were quite a few changes. I mean, from the costume, Superman's costume, to kind of seeing this modern day Superman. Why take this route?
Well, as far as the costume goes, I'm a fan of the character, and I just wanted to make sure that he was relevant, you know, that in a weird way, pop culture has definitely moved they've had enough superhero costumes. And it's funny because we did Watchmen. When I did Watchmen, it was all about pop culture and the costume, right? And I felt like when we came to do Superman, it had to be like the opposite. I had to inform pop culture of what the costume should be rather than the other way around.
Got it.
And we lost the briefs and we kind of, you know, made it a little more sci-fi so it could be explained, like it comes from Krypton. And, you know, that's the why of the costume. And I think that's important for fans to go like, oh, this is real, this costume. And it goes to what the next part was, like, how do you bring that realism now into the rest of the film and you know, make his character and like what he goes through real, you know, because at the end of the day when Superman's flying around and like, oh look, there's someone in trouble, you want to know why he's out there and why he's doing what he's doing. And I think that's what, you know, Kevin and Russell, they give you all that.
I mean, that was literally my next question for you. We get to see this vulnerable young Superman, and you really go into depth. And my question was, why so much history in this particular movie?
Yeah, and that was it. It was so that when he's out there, or when you look at him, look, I wanted the audience to be able to go like, if I was Superman, that's what I would do. You know what I mean? And so the only way that you're gonna get there is by showing him that, yeah, maybe he's a little bit of a misfit when he was younger. Maybe he had some trouble, like being, you know, relating to his peers and all those things that we all go through. So that by the time he grows up and he's the man, you go like, wow, like I've been with him, I've journeyed with him. Now I'm ready to you know, fly alongside it.
Right. Obviously, you're no stranger to action films. Is there any like personal tie to this one film? Is there anything that you're just like, I'll always just have this like thing, this thing with it, just because, I mean, it's Superman?
I guess it's a lot of stuff. I have a 2-year-old that was born on the movie, like right before we started. So like she kind of represents how long we've been working on the movie. She's 2 now. She can talk and walk and do, you know, whatever. She can swim. So it's pretty funny to see my daughter growing with the movie. So it's been she's definitely forever like linked me to this film. Like she'll always remind me of this movie.